Hi everyone, how is it going? So 1.5 stuff was shown off not too long ago, about a week ago at the stage if I remember correctly, and it looks really good. It looks really good. The thing is, I wanted to yap about it the day that I watched the teaser and checked out all of the new stuff that was coming, but you know how life is, barely had any time, but here we are yapping about it now, thank goodness. I want to start by saying that Astra Yao, she looks so good, dude. I'm really hyped for her. She's everything I wanted and more. When we got to talk to her for that short little teaser thing in the story, I loved her personality, and it seems to really be shining through in all these little teaser moments and all. I'm personally quite fond of her animations. I'm also really happy with what her kit seems to be like. I'm hoping that she's gonna be able to buff my crit DPS lighter. That's the main reason that I'm so excited for her, which is funny because technically, Evelyn, the character that's going to be running next to her on banners, is the unit that's being made for people who have lighter, but nah, I'm playing the hot guy as the on-field DPS, you know what I mean? Evelyn ain't lighter, okay? Lighter's my main DPS, so I'm pulling for Astra Yao. Going against what ZZZ intended, probably, but I'd rather pick up the buffer to make my guy do his punches harder, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited for her. I believe I have about 17.5k polychromes and about 21 pulls saved for her at the minute. I'll probably have more by the time that we actually hit 1.5, because I still have a couple of loose ends in terms of events. I've done most of them. I managed to clear most of the ones for 1.4, and they gave me a ton of polychromes. It's crazy. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for Astra's engine, or if I'm going to go for any copies of her. It completely depends if it benefits DPS lighter, to be honest, because I know that I definitely want to get at least a copy of her, because that will for sure be an upgrade, but multiple copies is still up in the air. We'll have to wait and see. It also depends on how lucky I get. I definitely have enough to guarantee her. But any more than that? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, I am looking forward to the character. I think she looks real neat. Evelyn looks really good too, don't get me wrong. I just personally don't have any use for her on my account because despite her amazing design, like I can 100% understand why somebody would be going for Evelyn this patch. She looks so good too. I love her animations. I already have a fire DPS. Lighter is the only fire DPS that I'm ever gonna need. He's my own fielder. I use 2 supports in his team, so I have basically no use for Evelyn as far as I'm concerned. And especially when I M6 the guy, then I'm definitely gonna have 0 use for Evelyn. So she looks really cool, but I'm gonna pass. Really good design. I love it. It kind of gives me Kafka vibes. And I am very fond of the lighter agenda that ZZZ is putting forward here. I'm enjoying that Hoyo was, trying to prop him up in the meta a little bit there, so thank you very much for that, Hoyo. Your efforts are 100% noticed. So yeah, also, I actually would like to point out, she's an attacker. I really hope she's gonna be a good attacker, because attackers right now are a little bit rough. Well, they're decent, but it's just that anomalies are just on a whole nother level. So Evelyn, you have the very important task of trying to single-handedly raise the reputation of attackers. Please, do so. Bring attackers back into the limelight. I believe in you, Evelyn. But yeah, both of the new 5 stars look incredible. Something else that I was really interested in, they're making 3 skins this patch, and they're giving Astra Yao a skin on release. That's insane. A skin on release? Just wow, I wasn't expecting that. I love the skin, by the way. It looks incredible. Like, that is a good skin. At least I think so. The original skin with the red jacket, I'm a really big fan of. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the new skin day 1 because I'm a big fan of the design that they've shown off for her already, but the skin looks great. I might buy it and just switch up every now and then because she looks good either way, to be honest. Both amazing 10 out of 10 designs to me. The Nicole skin looks decent. I don't really have much else to add there, I just think it looks decent. It looks pretty good. I do think that it looks really good for the record. I just don't really care for Nicole much. And then the Ellen skin, I actually really like it. I think it looks good. I don't really like Ellen's original outfit that much, so I actually kind of prefer the skin that they're giving her. I'm mostly fixated on the Astra Yao skin, to be completely honest with you. I think that one's the best looking of the lot. But the Nicole one's really good too, I don't want to undersell it. I do appreciate that they're actually using some of the designs that they already have in the game. Like, I think it's a very good thing that we're getting the school Ellen skin, because here in Genshin, right, there's, let's say, Foul Legacy Child. That's an alternate design. It's already in the game, but they just don't give it as a skin for whatever reason. So it's really cool that they're giving us the chance to have this alternate outfit option. I don't have Ellen, nor do I want Ellen, so I'm not really going to be using it anyway. But I do think it's a cool skin. It does actually make me excited for the future of skins in Zenless. So we'll have to see how that pans out. I'm wondering if we're going to make skins for any of my favorites in the future. Possibly. I shouldn't rule it out. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It would be cool. It would be cool. I'd also like to comment on how we're getting 5 billion events. Like, oh my goodness. There's so many events. So essentially, I've talked to a couple of people who've played Honkai 3rd before, and they told me that Zenless is kind of like a spiritual successor to Honkai 3rd in a sense. So I went to my best friend and I asked him, in HI3, did you guys get like 50 billion events every patch? And he was like, yep, that's how they did it. They added like 50 events every patch or something. That's exaggerating it, obviously. But you get what I mean. That seems to be their main content distribution here, is just feeding us like spoonfuls and spoonfuls of events. Hey, I'm all here for it because the events do look good. I'm excited especially for the combat-related ones. They all look really cool, and it's a whole lot of polychromes. I do quite like having a whole lot of pulls, and that's another thing. We're getting so many pulls next version. I believe there's 20 just from logging in. That's really good. 20 free pulls, come right over here. I'm definitely gonna need the polychromes after I pull for Astra Yao, so all the events are greatly appreciated, and I look forward to doing them all. They do actually look really, really fun, so I'm super stoked about that. New story looks good, of course. I'm actually very curious to see what they've cooked up for Astra, because she's been teased since the start of the game. I highly doubt that Hoyo is going to fumble on the delivery of her story. My personal favorite story arc, as of now, is the Sons of Caledon arc. Yes, even after 1.4, I still think that the Sons of Caledon arc is the best story that Zenless has ever delivered. So I'm not sure if we're gonna top that, but we'll see, Reruns-wise, we've got Ellen and Qingyi coming up, and Qingyi coming back reminds me of how annoying it was to save for C6 Farina, because when I was doing that, I had to skip Riesli, I had to skip Settle Down, I had to skip Lenny, like, it sucked, bro. I had to skip, like, so many characters that I wanted, and I'm encountering the same thing with saving for M6 Lighter. Like, I'm getting Astra because she's gonna be a big upgrade for his DPS teams, I imagine so. She looks like a broken buffer, but with characters like Qingyi would be such a big help to my Harumasa, who just doesn't feel very good at the minute because Anby, bro. Anby feels so bad to use. It could just be skill issue, but she feels so awful to use. It's crazy. But yeah, so I could really use a Qingyi, but it's like, nah, I have to save. I just have to save for the other SOC 5 stars and lighter cinemas. So I am a little upset that I have to pass on Qingyi because she would be so good for my account, dude. But whatever. I have to pass on her. It must be done. She'll come back again eventually. But yeah, definitely ashamed to miss out on that one because she's a really good character from what I know at least. At least good with the characters that I would want to use. Like I will absolutely get Juwon in the future. Probably not on her next rerun, which I'm assuming is going to be before Lighter. But if she's after Lighter, that would be nice. But, you know. And there's also Harumasa, who I've recently built. He's very fun to play, but I have to deal with Anby's playstyle. I'm cooked. But yeah, good luck to anybody who's going for the rerun characters. Qingyi is an absolute steal in terms of value. So yeah, Ellen, we got Miyabi in 1.4. So as far as we're concerned, it's the Qingyi rerun banner. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on the banners. They're pretty stacked this time around. Evelyn's good, Qingyi's good, Astra Yao is really good. So we're pretty packed. We're pretty packed. What is there to say other than absolute peak? I will 100% be playing it the day it drops. I cannot wait to just, you know, feast into that story. It's gonna be such a banger. Such a banger, I tell you. I cannot wait. And now, I've been a little bit stressed out recently, in complete honesty. I've not been feeling the best. So, yeah, I just thought I would come make a Zenless video. I've been wanting to talk about 1.5 for a while, to be honest. It's been on my mind ever since I saw the teaser. Also, the pun, astronomical moment, bro. The dad jokes are crazy. I do hope I can upload again soon. We'll see how things go. At least I would like to upload again soon. I just, man, 1.5 looks so good. I'm gonna have to clear out some time to play it. Like, I just know that when that drops, it's gonna be the main thing that I'm gonna want to do that day. Oh, man. I just love the story so much. Okay. That's enough yapping from me. Hopefully this video was able to tell you my opinions on 1.5. This has been Juice, signing out, and Hoyo, I am still waiting for enter romantic relationship with this character option, please and thank you.